Hello everyone. Pruning shears are a common tool in many homes. Yet sharpening them the usual way can be frustrating because some angles are hard to reach with a stone. Today, you will see a simple method to restore them quickly and effectively. First, carry the shears to a water source and rinse away loose soil. Use a stiff brush to scrub around the pivot and along both blades. Packed dirt often hides inside tight corners, so clean those areas thoroughly. Once the surface looks clear, wipe everything dry with a cloth. Removing moisture now prevents additional corrosion and reveals the true condition of the cutting edges. Next, test the sharpness. Hold a sheet of paper and attempt a clean slice. The blades drag and tear instead of cutting smoothly. Move on to a small branch and squeeze the handles firmly. The wood compresses but does not separate. These results confirm that the cutting edge has dulled significantly and requires complete sharpening. Set the shears on the bench and remove the center screw with a screwdriver. Separate both blades and place every component into a shallow tray. Pour enough Coca-Cola over the metal parts to submerge them fully. The mild acidity helps loosen surface rust. Allow the pieces to soak for about 30 minutes, but avoid extended soaking to protect the base metal. Rust should appear softened and easier to remove. After soaking, lift each part from the tray and inspect the surface. Take medium grit sandpaper and begin cleaning each section. Work evenly across flat areas while staying clear of the cutting bevel to preserve its original angle. Continue until the metal looks brighter and feels smoother. Then dry every component carefully with a clean towel. Pay attention to the screw threads so reassembly remains smooth later. Let me know your location in the comments. What state are you in, and what projects are you working on at home? After sharpening, take a clean, dry cloth and wipe each part of the shears carefully. Remove any remaining metal dust, moisture, or polishing residue from both blades and the pivot area. Pay close attention to the edges and screw threads to ensure everything is completely dry. A thorough wipe down prevents rust from forming and prepares the tool for smooth, reliable reassembly. With the parts cleaned, prepare a simple sharpening attachment. Select a cap screw with a straight, even shank. Cut 2 strips of sandpaper, one 320 grit and one 1000 grit. Apply a thin layer of super glue along the screw body. Wrap the 320 grit strip around the shank first, keeping it tight and centered. Press firmly until it bonds. Afterward, wrap the 1000 grit strip around the first layer. Hold everything steady until the adhesive sets completely. Proper alignment ensures smooth rotation without wobble. Now take an old AA battery and remove the outer plastic label. Leave the metal casing intact. This battery will act as a polishing drum in the final stage. Handle it carefully and avoid puncturing the shell to prevent leaks. The metal casing of a AA battery works as a smooth polishing drum during the final stage. Its curved surface helps refine the cutting edge evenly, removing fine burrs and improving sharpness without changing the original bevel angle. Insert the prepared screw into the drill chuck and tighten it securely. Use a zip tie to hold the trigger so the drill can run continuously. Before proceeding, confirm the rotation direction matches the sharpening angle of the blade. Moderate speed works best. Excessive RPM can overheat the steel or tear the sandpaper loose. Lightly spray water onto the blade surface. Moisture reduces heat and washes away metal dust. Begin with the 320 grit layer. Hold the blade at its original bevel angle and guide it steadily against the rotating sandpaper. Maintain consistent pressure from heel to tip. After several passes, switch to the 1000 grit surface to refine the edge. Repeat the same motion on the second blade. Balanced strokes help maintain symmetry and preserve cutting efficiency. Once sharpening is complete, stop the drill and remove the sanding attachment. Apply a small amount of toothpaste along the cutting edge. The fine abrasive particles inside toothpaste help polish microscopic burrs. Bring the smooth battery surface into contact with the blade. Move evenly along the entire edge without pausing in one spot. This polishing step enhances sharpness and leaves a cleaner finish. After polishing, use a clean, dry cloth to wipe the blades thoroughly. Remove all traces of toothpaste, metal residue, and moisture from the cutting edge and flat surfaces. Work carefully along the bevel to avoid dulling the freshly refined edge. Make sure the pivot area is completely dry as well. A proper wipe down protects the steel from corrosion and ensures the shears are ready for smooth, reliable use. Repeat on both sides until the edge reflects light in a straight, consistent line. After polishing, wipe away any remaining residue with a dry cloth. Inspect the metal under good lighting. The bevel should appear uniform and smooth. Reassemble the shears by aligning both blades and reinstalling the center screw. Tighten just enough to allow firm movement without stiffness. Open and close the handles several times to ensure smooth action. Once the shears are fully reassembled, apply a small amount of lubricating oil to the pivot joint and any moving contact points. Use just a few drops and spread it evenly by opening and closing the handles several times. Now test the restored tool. Hold a sheet of paper and make a controlled cut. The blade should glide through cleanly without tearing. If this guide proves helpful, leave a comment and share your experience. Subscribe for more practical workshop solutions that improve performance and reduce expenses. Turn on notifications so you never miss the next project. Every restored tool adds value to the workshop and keeps equipment working for years to come.